Welcome back, educators. This book is amazing. It is a love between a mother and her daughter on her first day of school. And I have to tell you, I can relate to this little girl because she gets picked up from school by her mother and she is upset. Oh, is she mad and frustrated because of how her teacher made her feel about her name. She told her mommy that she choked when she said my name, and the other kids in my class chuckled. I was that little girl, and I remember the day when my mom picked me up and I had that same experience. Now, my mom is also an educator, and knowing her and my father when they named me Jebeh after the chief of our tribe, who was my great aunt, Chief Jebeh Aj. See, it's musical too. They knew, in fact, of the reason why they named me my name. And this book also depicts that same love and confidence that this mother, Umi, pays to her daughter. She has it in a lyrical rhythm that your students can tap to the syllables of each of the names. And the names that the author picked are names spoken throughout the world. Some names are in Arabic, some names are in Vietnamese, some names are Nigerian and Ghanaian, some names are African American. And what I love about this book is it has a glossary in the back of it. So educators, I recommend you, before you read this book out loud to your students, read the glossary. Practice the names, because when you're reading the book out loud, it has to be polished enough, because you might have some Siramaras in your class. You might have some Ungazis, some Omadus, some Odoms in your classroom that when they hear their name pronounced the way it's supposed to be, they're going to sit up taller. They're going to feel proud. They're going to love that their name is actually in this book. Hey, I have to admit, the day I have my name written in a book, I am going to fall over with joy. Hopefully it'll be a name that I wrote myself, because I am also a writer. But I want you educators to take this book, read it. Like I said, it will be music to your ears. It is a beautiful, well-written story. And I'm going to share just a couple names in the book that you have to read it, because once you read it, you can feel the rhythm, the fire, the stars in this story. We have Lamika Kwaku, born on Wednesday, Ghanaian names. I have Taje, and I also have Ungazi. Ungazi, I have a cousin named Ungazi. Ungazi girl, your name is in this book. She's going to love that too. Also, you've got names like I said, Odom. And you've got Ha, that is Vietnamese. Another thing that I want you to see at the end of this book is she shares her name in a song. She's practicing the names of her classmates in a song. And how that teacher changes her attitude towards this girl is also very powerful. The name that she is in this book about the little girl, her name is Kora Jali Musu. Let's say it again. Kora Jali Musu. So for all the Kora Jali Musus out there, you are featured in this book. Now the meaning Kora Jali Musu is after the harp instrument played by a female griot. A griot is a West African storyteller. Not everybody gets the honor to become a griot in their tribe in the western part of Africa. So for her to have that name of a harp, Kora, the harp, is just beautiful. And if it wasn't for my mother and my father giving me the name of my great aunt, I don't think I would have felt as strong and important and validated with my identity that I do now. It takes your parents and your community around you to learn your name and understand your identity and take pride in that. And it also depicts the beauty of names that, although you've never heard of them or are unfamiliar with these names, the names are so beautiful. And they are music to everyone's ears. So when you're reading the story the first time, enjoy it, learn from it. You might have a student that is in this book that'll go, oh my goodness, that's me. It is beautiful. And I tell you, I cannot wait to meet this author and say thank you. Of all of the children out there, I cannot wait to find the author and thank her personally, because I am one of these names in this book, feeling that way of despair at first and discouragement. And then my mother and my father brought that pride back into me, because I was named for a reason. My name is also a beautiful song. It is titled Jebeh, written and performed by the African icon herself, Miata Fambule. So look it up and listen to Jebeh. The melody of the song of Jebeh is Ona Faisa Jebeh, which means my heart is pleased to meet you. I played this song in front of my students every year I have taught. I even played it and performed it in my community. My name is a song. Your name is a song. And we need to have our symphony of names together, united and understood. Jamilah, I hope to meet you one of these days, because I am a huge fan of your work. Educators, please get this book on your bookshelves. Study the glossary. For other people like myself, you need to learn how to say our names correctly. Like me, Jebeh. I can't tell you how many times I had my name mispronounced by my teachers growing up. And some of them practiced really hard, some of them didn't. So please don't be those didn't teachers, and read this book to your students. I'm so excited that I also have a companion lesson plan that goes with this book. So check it out on my website to order the lesson plan and more information of where you can find Your Name is a Song, written by the Jamilah Thompkins Bigelow, beautifully illustrated by Luisa Uribe. Take care, everyone.